in this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. LaQuint Allen to return this. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
30-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They send a man in motion. On 2nd down, it's Etienne. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. Game left side. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 23 on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Easy.
Trying it right side with Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And it's caught. It's Travis Hunter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
31, Lawrence to throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Jaguars.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Completes another one to Thomas. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
Rip, 23.
First carry now. This is Bashal TutT. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, danger. Duck.
Lawrence in the pistol. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Working inside the red zone. Here comes the screen for Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Herbert from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Foye Oluokun with the pick.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, kill, Fred.
They'll try it left with Etienne. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Hey, go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Chargers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
On the tackle. A 7-yard pickup.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. We're to the end of 1. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They still have 5 to go here. Third down. Going with the screen to Hampton. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And it takes a bounce that sends it across the sideline. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 45.
45-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron.
Receiver in motion, going left. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
11. Hey, Soko, hot. No, street.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock will do at least force this 4th down.
Great, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8.
8-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the second. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Air it out on 3rd. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. He's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He runs it up to midfield. 30. To 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This is Allen to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence throwing here. That's Thomas. He's got it. Continuing to move past the 45. There he goes. Right sideline. Across the line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. All down by Andrew Winger.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Into the hands of Ganson. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Setting up the screen. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that ball you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later. That next 3rd down coming.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Set. Go.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. A quick slant, here's McConkey. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers tie it in the final minute of the half. Brad McConkey with a touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down, and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, easy.
Lawrence to throw it. Gets this one to Myers. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Jaguars have a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey, go, go. Sit, sit.
Here's ETN on first down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Lawrence with it on first. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hey.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line.
Well, that's now a 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Running it with Hampton. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Kappa. Go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Running by Ganson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was...
And the point after is missed, so this remains a 7-point ball game. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get 1 final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
last play before the break.
Go, go, let's go. Hey, go, go. Go, go. Hey, son, time. Go, go. Hey, kill. Kill. 11. Sink right.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it up to the 35. This is short. 3rd down coming up.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3rd down gives it Hampton. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead. Get what you need.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Intercepted. Foye Olukin with the pick. And the Jaguars take over on their 3rd interception of this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did and take the ball away there at the beginning of the second.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
First down, Jacksonville.
On red. Hey, Ginger. Done. Here we go, son.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Rolling out to his left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Lawrence working from the gun. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. Working quickly here.
Brian Thomas Jr. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Down inside, give to Hampton. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, then good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Herbert now to throw on third. He's got a man left. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Trying with Hampton. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They hit him from 5 yards on fourth down, and they get the successful conversion.
That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely, you're going to get man-to-man coverage, and your passing game is more effective. But I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that down and distance, you can still get the first.
And he comes through big here. 9 yards and second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Set.
Again, it's Hampton. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
To the air this time. Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. It's not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Set. 380. Clear it out. 180. 180. Set.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. Stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
You know, kid, it's a place like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
380. Clear out. Go.
Herbert. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Third and long for him here. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
And the Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's a tie ball game through 3, and we're going to see which side separates in the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
Set.
They'll run with Hampton. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th-quarter lead. Full-line formation to give to the fullback, powering forward. Lorenzo Neal, that Tom Rathman down there, Brock, it doesn't get more old-school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
Chargers 27, Jaguars 20.
Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
Hey, I'm gun. Red, on red.
Now it's Lawrence. And they pick him off again. Dante Jackson takes it away.
Lawrence's pass intercepted.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. This is Hampton. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert from the gun.
45-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
The goal of that drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
A run now with Hampton. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Back to Hampton. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets them a first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They'll need more of those as they trail by a score. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Brings in the long pass. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. That's going to be good for an LA 1st down. For somebody who's been picked up like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Into the gun. Here's Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now third down and 6.
Back to throw it. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and you could not find a completion. Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a 2-score game, be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
This is Allen to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Snap before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Jaguars gotta score in a hurry. On the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Hey, go. Go. Hey, so go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
A gain of 15. And the Jaguar first down.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Caught at the 20-yard line. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. For the onside kick here, gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And no problem for the Chargers. Takes a hop and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Setting up to pass. He gets this one to Strange. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
On the red.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate, but it's a body blow. In boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 3 now. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Hey, Soko, sink right. Sink right, open.
Now to throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Silver.
Counter give to ETN. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Ooh, a little bit of big gainer. They connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He'll get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Go. Done. It's like 30 left.
He'll look to throw it. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. ETN. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, bro.